This dog walked over 2,500 miles across America over 6 months just to find his family. In the summer of 1923, the Brazier family was driving across the country with their 2-year-old collie, Bobby. Bobby was riding on the back of the car like he always did. And at one stop in Indiana, Bobby jumps down. When he turns back around, the car was gone. The family, not realizing this, started searching for Bobby non-stop, driving from spot to spot to see if they could find him. They placed newspaper ads, and after a full week with no sign of him, they made the hardest decision of their lives. They got back in the car and they continued their journey to their new home in Oregon, just believing that Bobby was gone forever. But you see, Bobby didn't really know he was lost. All he knew is that his family was not there, and as long as he could smell them, which he could find them. So for the next 6 months, Bobby followed his nose across deserts, icy rivers, and long empty roads, surviving only on scraps from kind strangers. And one day, in a small town of Silverton, a family would see this limping collie that appeared at the edge of the road. All of a sudden, this dog was matted, super furry, his paws were bleeding, and completely unrecognizable. But all of a sudden, this poor dog that was just barely holding on raises his head as if he had just smelled something very important to him. So he turns around and this collie sees exactly what he was looking for after those 6 months. Against every possible odd, their dog, their baby, had come home. Bobby crossed 2,500 miles, tracking the exact route that their family had followed to finally come home. To a new home where he had actually never even been before. He got there on skill and determination alone. Now, by the time this family found him, his body was so thin, his fur was matted, his paws were split open and bleeding. And back then, people didn't really know how to support a dog in this condition. They didn't really know how to help him with inflammation or recovery. And they didn't have things like we do now, like these superfood blends for dogs, like this one that I give my dogs, which support their health and longevity, and could have helped Bobby stay along for a few years longer. Because you see, unfortunately, shortly after they found him, Bobby finally passed away only 3 years later after this journey. But he died happily in his home with his family, passing away in 1927. Don't forget, a dog might be the most important thing in your life at one point, but to your dog, you are his entire life. Share this with someone that loves dogs.